So, right before the veto competition, I decided, hey, let's record a confessional because, I'm gonna be nice and post it early before the veto and all the stuff like that. And so I posted, but I posted it in the public diary room section. Um, so that was up, and then I went to go do my veto competition, and so it was up the entire time I did veto. And Robert was in the diary room for a long time. I saw his little face at the bottom of the screen, and he was there for a while. So I just knew like he was watching my video, like he had to have been. I didn't even know it was publicly there until Sean messaged me was like, "Yeah, you posted your DR in the public, but I moved it to your private like section." And so Robert obviously saw it, and basically all hell broke loose. Well, basically, um, in my confessional, I basically said I was I basically said I was in a four-person alliance with me, Chris, Anthony, and Sean, which is true. And then I was in the final three with me, Sean, and me, Chris, and Vicky, which is also true. Because why would I lie in my confessionals? And basically, he has all that information, and he went directly to that five-person alliance of Vicky, Chris, um, himself, Dina, and Parker, and he was like exposing Chris and Vicky and all this stuff like that. And so basically, Chris and Vicky are like done with those people, I guess. Vicky hasn't been online since, so I don't really know how she's gonna react to everything. But Chris didn't take it well at first, but now I think he's like over those people, which may be okay for me, but like I don't know. So basically, Robert blows all of that up, and um him and Dina and Parker, I guess, get talking because I come to find out that like Dina Dina and Robert are going to other people, telling them about all this stuff from my confessional, and they're spreading that around. And I know Dina approached Curtis about it because Curtis told me about it. Curtis is still like somebody I'm close to, and Curtis is telling me how Dina was saying that they need to form like a resistance alliance and all this stuff like that. I think there's already a group formed. I'm not sure, but I'm sure Curtis will tell me eventually. But that's happening, and then I'm guessing Robert or Dina told Dara, and Dara is going around to multiple people saying all this stuff, and I was just really confused about that, and like when those same people come to me, like Daniel and Curtis both told me that Dara came to them saying all this information, and but now Dara randomly messaged me and was like, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know I don't believe the DR rumors." Yet he was spreading them like about me, and and then I said I just like BS'd him or whatever, saying like they're just lying on me and stuff. And he just said he believed it for 10 minutes, and then he said, "Wait, Ethan's not that dumb." And apparently no one saw it, which is the lie because two people had already come to me saying Dara said this. So he will be going up as the renom if the veto's used, if it's used on Dina, I'm saying. Um, But yeah, it's just a huge mess, and like my allies are like fucked too, and like I just can't believe that even happened. But we're just denying, and all we can hope for is we have enough people that trust us ish to stand by us in some way. And maybe this is the perfect opportunity to like scoop up some other people and form like a bigger alliance, but at the same time that could be a huge mess. It could also just as easily get blown up. So I'm not really sure how I kind of want to play it now. I think I'm just going to wait till after the veto results are announced and kind of what happens with the veto. And yeah, we'll see. But if I win, I'm not going to use it because Dina and Robert preferably need to go home, even though I think that Dina would stay because Dina's talking to all these people. But yeah, I never want to use them ever again. I never want to use them ever again. Oh my God, I cannot believe it just happened. And like, apparently people have been messaging me and being like, "Oh, I've done that before too." But like, oh my God, like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, I honest to God, like, I'm not even joking. I was set up so well, like, before all this. Like, I was doing so well. And like the fact that like this might be ruining my game right now is like ridiculous. Oh my God. It's like the intercom in Big Brother, like exposing your diary room and like and nobody yelling at Big Brother saying we can hear this. I don't know. I don't know. This is horrible. I can't even like I don't know. I was in such a good position and now I like not only screwed myself, I screwed over like almost four other people. So I don't really know. I don't know. The BDE, I think in a way, which is weird, I think we're even bonded closer in a way. I think because now we kind of are forced to work together because all of these rumors are going around and all this stuff. I think Anthony is the most mad at me, but I did go on call with him and try to like smooth things over with him because in my confessional, I basically said that like Anthony and I were like a dynamic duo and stuff, which is like horrible. Like Anthony Anthony's super selfish and like he's just gonna worry about his own game right now. So like I get why he's mad, but I don't know. I think it'll still be fine, like those four, but I'm just worried about Vicky. Like Chris needs to like talk to Vicky as soon as she gets online because I don't want Vicky flipping out and doing something crazy. I don't know. Mm. Surprisingly enough, I don't even think I'm the worst off because of this. I mean, I could be, who knows? But I think because it was me that leaked it or like said all that stuff, it could be obviously it could like work against me and already has, but like even more so. But I think that like because Chris was in with those people and then blatantly like in my confession I said like he said all this stuff to me. I think that he's probably the worst off right now and I feel bad because it was because of me. But I would say I don't know. I would say Chris is the worst off, then probably Sean, then me, then Anthony. I don't think anybody cares about Anthony right now. Like they was whatever. But the reason why I think Sean is above me is because like people have been coming to me saying this is what people are saying, but they're not really going to Sean and saying that, which kind of makes me feel like I'm more connected than Sean is with certain people. But who knows? Maybe he's lying to me. Um, but yeah, definitely, I think Chris is the worst off. I just cannot believe that just happened. Like, are you kidding me right now? Fuck. Oh my God. I better win veto. I have to win veto. And I don't think my veto thing is I don't even think my veto score is even good enough to win. But like I have to like the veto cannot be used because if Dara goes up then if Robert fucking stays, like I don't know. I've been working on people to make sure that like they evict Robert, kind of. Like not like those words, but like basically I've been lying to people and basically been saying like, "Oh, I mentioned your name as well in the video, but I'm coming to you first and letting you know that like I said this about you. Robert might try to use that against you or might like spread lies about you like he already has with me, but I just want to let you know this is what I said. I'm coming to you first to make sure that like it's just set straight, which is a lie, but whatever." And so I think it could work. It really just depends. It just really, it honestly, everything comes down to the veto. Like the veto is going to determine what is going to happen for the rest of this week and going into next week. And I just really hope Dina does not win HOH next week, or Robert if he stays, or Parker, because I don't know. Parker's weird. I don't know. My plan is to probably just, I mean, I have to pray that none of Dina, Robert, Parker win HOH because I think everybody else is going to be too scared to put me on the block just because of all the drama that's been happening. But they're also going to be too scared to put up Dina, Rob, or I don't know. Parker's not really involved in the drama. They could put up Parker, but especially Dina and Rob, I think they might be too scared to put them up as well because like now that these two figureheads are kind of going after each other, they might not want to pick a side, quote unquote. So um, I think I'm really only in danger if Robert or Dina win, because I think even Parker might keep me safe just because I know him and I didn't put him on the block. And that's the only reason he's not going to be the renom is because I like sort of know him through like Houston. That's like the only reason. And yeah, I mean I don't think it's going to really have a huge effect next week unless one of those two in HOH. At least I hope so. Maybe there's a huge alliance coming after me. I have no idea, but as of now, I think that's the best thing. I don't know. I don't know. I can't think right now. I'm just like so ridiculously like embarrassed that that even happened. Like how does that even happen? I'm such a mess. I'm literally such a fucking mess. Like how? Like how?